What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. So good to have you here. So if you haven't seen my straight out theater reaction, I got the opportunity to see Sinners yesterday, and I wanted to give my full review of the film. So whenever a movie gets overly hyped, like when every single person is saying this movie is incredible, must see,
Would you look at that?
Put that
Just
on.
look at that.
I can't pull it.
blah 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 blah, I immediately think the opposite. I get skeptical immediately. There's because I always think to myself, there's no way a movie is that good that everybody is saying it's good. I automatically think there's some agenda, because we can talk about in the comments, but there have been times where Hollywood, I'm not talking about the people, fans, I'm talking about Hollywood, where Hollywood hypes movies intentionally because they want it to be a successful film and they want it to be a hype movie. And then the fans see it.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
And it isn't the case. So when Hollywood puts out a film and all the critics are ranting and raving about it and it's getting all this love, I'm immediately skeptical because I'm just like, nah, something don't sit well because they pushing too hard for this movie to be good. But then every now and then you get a film where the critics, Hollywood, everybody is saying it's good, and then the fans are saying it's good too. When I see that, then I'm like, okay, there's something here. And Sinners is that movie. Sinners is that movie where not only is Hollywood and all the critics and reporters and people in the industry are saying it's good, but the fans are saying this movie is great too. So this will be my non-spoiler review. I'm gonna do my best to try to be non-spoiler. It's gonna be tough because I want to talk about this film. But with that being said, let's dive right into it. So first, let's talk about the cast. So Sinners is written and directed by Ryan Coogler. Actually, so let's talk about that before we even get to the cast. Written and directed by Ryan Coogler. So this is his. This is not a book. This is not a Marvel film. This is not a IP that already existed. This is his original work. And for his first original work to get out there, he has set the bar extremely high. Um, and the timing for this couldn't be perfect because we are desperate for original content. And man, that might be why it's being so beloved, because we are desperate for original content, but he knocks it out of the park. And then casting. So you got Delroy Lindo, right? Obviously Michael B. Jordan, who's playing twins. Omar Benson Miller, Wunmi Musaku is in this. Jamie Lawson, Haley Steinfeld, Lee Jun Lee is in this, and so this casting is crazy. And the Jack O'Connell, who plays the bad guy, is in this, but the breakaway star, Miles Catton, this is his first film. Are you kidding me? You picked this as your first project? He knocked it out of the park. He is definitely the breakaway star in this movie, but the casting in this is phenomenal. Michael B. Jordan plays twin brothers. So the story is these two brothers are coming from Chicago. They made some money in Chicago, and they're legendary in their town. Uh, uh, um, Smoke and Stack, Smokestack Twins is their names. And you know they're legendary in their town. Everybody knows who they are. And basically, they went to Boston. Uh, 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 Oh, whatever. That's besides the point. I digress. They're returning from their to their hometown, and they're starting a club, a juke joint, and things go left, and that's essentially the story. But Preacher Boy, Miles Canton is their cousin, and he does a phenomenal job. Haley Steinfeld, you see her in a different light in this, and she does great. But Michael B. Jordan playing the twins is so good because it could have been easy for them to make one twin be, the cool, calm, collective twin, and the other one be like really eccentric and out there, right? So that there would be stark, huge differences between the two brothers. But they didn't do it. There's differences, but the differences is in the beauty of how Michael B. Jordan plays the two brothers, because there are definite different differences, but it's because of his acting that you see them. Because it's not extreme. You understand what I'm saying? It's not one person's a psychopath and the other one is cool, calm, and collective. There are differences. I think of Legend with Tom Hardy, how he played twins in Legend, and one was the cool, calm, and gangster, and the other one was a complete psychopath, right? Don't get me wrong, Tom Hardy kills it in that. Like, he's fantastic. But what Michael B. Jordan does here is he earns the right for you to see that these are two different people. Like, he worked hard for it because there aren't major differences between the two brothers. So he puts on a acting class showing you that he's playing two different characters. It is beautiful to watch. He killed it. He killed it. Michael B. Jordan did fantastic in the role. Everyone is great. And the thing is the story takes place essentially over 24 hours, like in one night. So you get great work from these actors and actresses immediately. You are bought in because it's so well written and the pace is so good that you care for these characters. So let's talk about the pace. It is an extremely slow build, but it is perfectly executed. You don't, it's not like, and I heard someone say this online and I almost lost it after seeing the movie. It is not like Dusk Till Dawn where it's like immediate vampires and you're dealing with vampires all night. That's not the case. There's a slow build to the vampire piece to this movie. So by the time that happens, you care what happens to these people and you are in it. You are fully immersed in the situation, and you have thoughts about what happens to who. And I'm not talking about just Michael B. Jordan, the twins, and some of the main characters. I'm talking about everybody. You are immersed, and you want to know what's going to happen to so and so and so and so and so and so because you care that much. So this slow build is completely worth it because it pays off in the end. Now, is there action? Yes, but most of the action takes place in the third act of the film, and it's okay because the cast does such a great job, and Ryan Coogler does such a great job of building it up that you don't even notice how much time is spent. You just know that when it happens, you care. You're like, oh my God, this is happening. But the action is good when it happens. This is it's categorized as a horror film, but it really isn't. And I'm gonna tell you why. because there's so much double meaning happening here. And this is why I want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I mean, we can. Obviously, we'll talk about it in the comments, but like I got a couple people that I need to make phone calls to and talk about because there's so much double meaning and it's not in your face. It's not, oh, that is about Trump or that is about this or that is about this. But it's there. Like the double meaning is there and you get it and it's so relevant and it's so needed today and it's so perfect for the times we're in. But at the same time, it's not in your face. It's not preachy. It's just, it is what it is. You as an audience are left to draw your own comparisons and you will. Um, even if Ryan Coogler didn't do it on purpose, which obviously he did, you are going to draw your own conclusions. But it's not preachy at all. But there are definite double meanings to what's happening, and that's why it's not even a horror film. I was talking to going back and forth in the group chat, and I was like, "There's so much more meaning to what is happening in this film that you don't have time to be scared or looking at it as a horror flick because there's so much more going on underneath what you're seeing that I spent most of the time just unpacking every frame like wow, I can't believe he did that. I can't believe he showed that. I can't believe he took that risk, that chance. It's so good. So obviously on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being trash, skip this one, and 5 being fantastic, it's a must see. This is a 5. Easy 5. This is a must see, y'all. And the way it's shot, go see it on the biggest screen you possibly can see it on because some of the cinematography is fantastic. Last thing I'm going to say is this. The music is a character. As soon as I walked out of the theater, I checked to see if the soundtrack was on Spotify, and it is. Um, the music is just as important to this film as the cast, as the set, as the period that it's in. Um, it is so important. And there's one thing that Ryan Coogler does in this film. I'm not going to spoil it, but I don't think anybody could have pulled it off. If it had been anybody in anybody else in any other film, you would be like, that's why. What are we doing that for? But in this, it makes complete sense, and I think he nailed it. Is this movie going to be for everybody? No. No, it isn't. At the end of the day, there are vampires. It is a vampire film. And Ryan Coogler definitely takes some risk. But I think it is a fantastic film. I think you have to see it. The cast is great. And yeah, Delroy Lindo is hilarious, by the way, y'all. Hilarious. Such a great actor. Anyways, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. I'm going off on a tangent, so I'm going to be quiet. But Sinners, go see it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor. If you like the content, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. And hit that little alarm button as well so you can get alerted whenever I post new content. And also, do me a favor, share with other people who you think would like this content as well. We have a big goal of 1,000 subscribers we're trying to get to, and we need your help. Appreciate it. Till the next one. Peace.